Are you preparing for the fantasy basketball draft season? If so, you're in the right place. We will be conducting a 12-team points league mock draft on Yahoo from the 12th position. Welcome to Game Pick Fantasy Basketball. I am your host, Robin Marks. You can connect with me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at Game Pick Podcast. If it's your first time here and you love fantasy sports, please consider subscribing to the channel. In this episode, we're really going to deep dive from the 12th position. So we're going to get that pick on the turn. It's going to be really fun. And also, it's worth noting as a disclaimer that we are drafting on Yahoo. Yahoo, unless you create your own draft, if you join a draft that exists, there's really two formats that you can draft. You can draft from Roto, you can draft from head-to-head categories. Today, I'm going to be drafting with a points league state of mind. So all of my points league people out there, this is for you. If you guys want me to draft from a category state of mind, please let me know, and I'll do that for you as well. If you want me to do a roto draft, I'll do that too. You know what I mean? With that being said, there's so much happening in the fantasy community. Twitter is kicking. Everyone's getting ready. Fantasy football is rolling. So I'm just really, really, really excited. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and kick this draft off. I'm going to make a special effort, I should say, an extra effort to make sure that I'm giving you these recaps at a reasonable pace, because last time I was really, behind. So here we go. First pick. Sip of this coffee. Okay, first pick up is usually the Joker, and as usual, the Joker goes first. Second is Joel Embiid. Third, Kevin Durant. Fourth, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Fifth, Luka Doncic. So pick number 6 is Nocturnal Pinoy. He's up and he's taking his time. It looks like he's eyeing either James Harden or Jason Tatum, but he grabs Steph Curry with the 6th pick. So Steph Curry goes with the 6th pick. And after that, we have James Harden is still on the board. Jason Tatum still on the board. Trae Young still on the board. Karl Anthony Towns is still on the board. Tyrese Halliburton. So, if in fact, James Harden goes next. James Harden goes 7th in this draft. I don't think that kind of goodness is going to fall down to me with the 12th pick. So I'm already thinking about on the turn what kind of players I would be interested in. So Damian Lillard is someone that I'm interested in, and also Anthony Edwards. Kyrie Irving, I have interest in Kyrie Irving, but honestly, I just have my own reservations about him. Tyrese Halliburton is someone I would consider. He needs to prove more to me before I start drafting him there, but I know a lot of people would take him there. I'm going to just take Dame. Dame is undervalued. He's been a staple of the first round in fantasy basketball for years, but because he's coming off of injury, he's being a little undervalued. I'd also even consider LeBron James here, on that turn. Something that, if LeBron is healthy, could be that guy. I've drafted a bunch of Anthony Edwards. I think I'm going to just grab LeBron here. I'm going to grab LeBron. So for my first 2 picks, I grabbed Damian Lillard and LeBron James. After LeBron James, with the 14th pick, goes Halliburton. 15th is Kyrie Irving. 16th is Devin Booker. And then my man Emery is up. Emery has his eyes on either Anthony Davis, Paul George, DeJounte Murray, or Anthony Edwards, and he grabs Anthony Edwards. Very wise move. I'm high on Anthony Edwards, not just in fantasy, but I'm high on the young man in life. I just think he's awesome. Hold on. Woo, my goodness. Live TV at its best. Man, good God. I just sneezed out my soul on that one. A little more of this coffee. So Nocturnal Phony is up. Nocturnal Peony, I should say, is up. And now we have, after Anthony Edwards, at the 18th pick, we had Anthony Davis. I'm not going to make any comments on that. Kawhi Leonard, 19th pick. Paul George, 20th pick. DeJounte Murray, the 21st pick. I'm really excited to see what DeJounte Murray does in Atlanta this year. Fred VanVleet goes next. Adebayo. John Morant goes 24th. Rudy Gobert, 25th. Donovan Mitchell, 26th. 27th, Domantas Sabonis. 28th, Pascal Siakam. 29th, Darius Garland. And we're coming close to being up for our picks. So right now, some of the players that are on the board, Cade Cunningham, DeMar DeRozan, Bradley Beal, Vucevic, Jared Allen, Terry Rozier, Zach LaVine. Zach LaVine is falling, y'all. Jaylen Brown, CJ McCollum, Chris Middleton. I got Zion Williamson here. I'm going to put Zion in my queue if I can get someone sleeping. It looks like Yahoo's ranks still have Zion lower than where I think he should go, at least. Where I think he should go is a little higher than that. So we're gonna have the opportunity to grab him. Let's consider who we're gonna pair with him on this next set of picks. So I like Jared Allen here. I like Jaylen Brown. I like Evan Mobley here. Let's grab Zion so we don't jack that up, and also I think Bradley Beal, it's worth considering Bradley Beal. I think people are low on him just because of the injuries. But I'm interested in Zach LaVine here, Bradley Beal here, all great picks. But I think we're gonna go ahead and just grab Bradley Beal here, just to, give him that respect. Because I think Bradley Beal, man, the guy is absolutely one of the most. He's one of the most high level performers in the NBA, like one of the top guys. He had an injury. He had an injured year. Like, he was out. He was sick. He was not playing. And people, just like with Dame, you know, people are not giving him the credit that he I believe he deserves. And I think that, for me, I'm gonna build the Redeem team. I'm gonna build my version of the Redeem team today and just start drafting people who I think deserve a spot. So we had Garland at 29, Butler at 30, Paul, Cunningham, DeRozan, Turner, Ayton. Then I picked Williamson at 36, 37. I picked Brad Bill, Vucevic, Holiday, Terry Rozier. Love Terry Rozier this year. Jared Allen, Zach LaVine, Jaylen Brown, De'Aaron Fox, Porzingis, Scotty Barnes, Evan Mobley. Love that pick. Christian Wood. And then we're back here on the clock. Ivan W is up. What up, Ivan? I see you. What up, Ivan? I see you. All to the good. So for me, at this point, that my pick is coming back around. It looks like SGA is available. I'm not interested in SGA just because of that injury. But if you could grab him later on and stash him for later, that could be valuable. For me, I'm eyeing Alfred Şengün, Franz Wagner, Josh Giddey. These are the guys that I'm interested in. John Collins, who else we got here? Paolo Banchero. These are people that I'm looking at, So let's see who's still available here. Looks like John Collins is still here. Alfred Şengün is here. Franz Wagner is still here. So I'm going to grab John Collins first, throw him in there. And Josh Giddey, like, I want to grab Josh Giddey, but I think, like, they are in this system that they have over in OKC. They are habitual tankers. They tank, So Şengün looks interesting. I think it might be too early for him, though. So, my heart is telling me to just go with the old Australian bloke. Let's do it. And big shout out to my Australian massive. Man, so many Australians in the community. Big shout out Josh Lloyd. Big shout out the Ball Boys. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out, Fantasy Basketball International. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy how many Australians are, so pivotal to the growth of the community. So big shout out to you guys. let's see where we are here. So let me do my recap. So after after Allen at 41 went Zach LaVine, Jaylen Brown, De'Aaron Fox, Porzingis, Scotty Barnes, Mobley, Wood, McCollum, Middleton, Bane. That's okay. Ingram, Valanciunas, the Time Lord, Robert Williams. I wouldn't be drafting him. Porter Jr., Nurkic, Maxey, Bridges, Mikhail, that is, Anunoby, Collins, Giddey, love it. SGA, Harris, love it. Brunson, Poole, Şengün, love it. Thompson, Franz Wagner, love it. Keldon Johnson, injured. Wendell Carter Jr., Pirtle, love it. Jalen Green, Okay. After Jalen Green, we have Jeremy Grant, D'Angelo Russell. Not mad at that. Tyler Hero, absolutely not. Get him out of here. Al Horford, too old. Buddy Hield. Yeah, I like Buddy Hield. I like Buddy Hield there. I like Buddy Hield. Draymond Green, I don't know. If I was drafting for a podcast, maybe. Paolo Banchero, love that pick. Okay, I'm up. Clint Capella is here. Devin Vassell is here. Gary Trent is here. Andrew Wiggins, PJ Washington, Kyle Kuzma, Anthony Simons, Keegan Murray. So much goodness here. Russell Westbrook, man, if you can draft Russell Westbrook in the 9th, 10th, you might just want to go for it. But I'm going to grab, Benny. Come on, Benny. Get healthy for me, Benny. No, hell no. I'm not doing that to myself. I'm going to grab Capella. I'm going to grab Capella, and then I'm going to grab Vassell. I'm not messing with Ben Simmons. Like, listen, if he falls to the next round, maybe I'll grab him there. Somebody's going to auto draft him. I'm going to grab Devin Vassell, especially with Keldon Johnson recently getting injured, and also the fact that we have the departure of DeJounte Murray. They're going to be building out of this young, they're going to be building the new foundation for the Spurs with this young nucleus. And I think Devin Vassell might very well be the guy who takes that big leap this year. So I'm rolling my dice on him. I love it. It's almost like drafting a rookie, because he never really got to operate, with the keys to the car. And, when players get that opportunity, sometimes things can materialize for the better for them. Where are we going to go? After Draymond Green was Paolo Banchero. Then we had Julius Randle. No. Brandon Clark, maybe. Herbert Jones, love it. Colin Sexton, oh my God. I love Colin Sexton, one of the sexiest picks in the NBA. Not like physically, just like, come on, guys. Clint Capella, not so crazy about that pick. It's my pick. Devin Vassell, love it. Mitch Robinson, Ben Simmons, maybe. Marcus Smart, no, I don't like that. Gary Trent, love it. Sadiq Bey, okay. Okongwu, okay. Wiggins, okay. Trey Jones, I'm interested to see what he does. D'Anthony Melton, no. PJ Washington, Russell Westbrook, love Russell Westbrook with the 96 pick. I wouldn't do it personally, but, teach his own. Lowry, Kuzma, Barnes, Morris, Simons, Adams, Caruso, Barrett, Zubac, Keegan Murray, Vanderbilt. And I am back up. Bones Highland is available. Let me just search my man Jaden Ivey to see if he's available, because I'm going to just go ahead and grab him out the gate. Booyah. I know that's might be a reach, but you got to, when you're in Hollywood, you just got to do it. Jamal Murray's hanging around here, and I think that he is worth taking a look at here. I don't know what his status is, if there have been any major status updates to him and his health, but I'm taking him. Bounce back year for Jamal. Again, another player. This is the redeem team. Every player who was injured last year that people don't think is going to perform, we are drafting them for game picks team, for their mock draft team, I should say. Kyle Lowry went at 97th, Kyle Kuzma went next. Love it. Harrison Barnes, Morris, I don't know if it's Marcus Morris or not. No. That's Monty Morris. My apologies. Monty Morris. I like that pick. Anthony Simons, I love that pick. He's dropping his draft value. His ADP is dropping, so pay attention to that. I love him. He's gonna slide right into that CJ McCollum role. He's gonna get tons of work. Do not sleep on Anthony Simons, y'all. After Anthony Simons, we had at Steve Adams, hate that pick. At Alex Caruso, too early. RJ Barrett, love that pick. Zubac, Keegan Murray, okay. Vanderbilt, Jaden Ivey. I wouldn't be happy about someone taking him that early, but I'm a psycho for this stuff, so I'm gonna have to take Jaden Ivey because I'm swinging for the fences on rookies, so I'm okay with that pick. Jamal Murray, risky but could be rewarding. Bobby Portis, Stewart, Mobama, Spencer Dinwiddie, that's my man. Mad love, yes. Lopez, no. John Wall, love the mystery of that. Nick Claxton, yes. Love Nick Claxton. Josh Hart, yes. Hartenstein, yes. Kevin Porter Jr., yes. Laurie Marketing, yes. Cam Johnson, maybe. Gordon Hayward, absolutely not. Bones Highland, yes. Malcolm Brogdon, no. I'm out on him. Too many mouths to feed. Bogdanovich, going to Detroit, yes. I'm up. Robert Covington, Markel Fultz, Benedict Mathurin. Oh my God. We got to take this guy. I'm so much buzz around Benedict Mathurin. I pray I'm saying his name right. I hear the young man is really the real deal. So we're gonna just draft him here. And again, in my late rounds, I can look for those rookies to see if we can get that value later on in the draft because there's no telling who's going to be the next star. After that, it kind of gets a little uglier. So we drafted one Indiana player. I'm going to just keep it real and draft another one. I got my eyes on Isaiah Jackson in a lot of drafts. This is earlier than where I've been taking him, but his ADP has been rising. So I'll take him there. Bogdanovich went 125th to Detroit. Duran went to 126. Conley and Cole Anthony. I'm okay with that. Powell, love it. McDaniels and Jones from Memphis, no. Mathurin, I'm interested to see. Isaiah Jackson, love that pick. Covington, Aaron Gordon, Markel Fultz, no. He's injured, guys. Come on. What are we doing here? Let's take a look, see how many spots we have left. I got one spot left. If you guys have been watching any of my content, you know who I draft with my last pick. You know who I'm picking with my last pick, y'all. Do I have one more pick? Come on, it's got to be more than that. What kind of draft is this? It's a mini draft? No, I only got one more pick. Crazy town. Let's stick to our recap. We had. Oh man, this thing is moving fast. Here we go. Oh, last pick. I'm gonna grab Shaden Sharp, of course. I'm not playing no game. If that young man gets in the game, I'm telling you, it's gonna be some retribution. Let me go ahead and just put him in the queue real quick and see if there's anything else out there. Wiseman, I'll be interested in Wiseman. Kuminga. Let me draft Wiseman here. Yeah, I'm gonna just draft Wiseman. He's gonna be okay. That's the first round pick, man. First round pick. Okay, so just to finish the recap, we had Duran, Conley, Anthony, Powell, McDaniels, Jones, Mathurin, Isaiah Jackson, Covington, Gordon, Fultz, Smith, Bogdanovich, Kessler, Finney Smith, Hunter, Duarte, Jackson, Reggie, that is, Kevin Looney, Caldwell Pope, Smith Jr., Levert, Brooks, Brown, Drummond, Barton, Bagley, White, Jackson Jr., Aubrey, and with my last pick, we had Wiseman. Okay, so let's go ahead and recap my actual team here. Let's take a look-see at my team. And this is not in the draft order. This is the actual team just in position order. So we had Dame Lillard, Bradley Beal, Josh Giddey, LeBron James, Zion Williamson, John Collins, Clint Capella, Isaiah Jackson, Devin Vassell, Jaden Ivey, Jamal Murray, Mathurin, and Wiseman with my last pick. All right. Whoa. So listen, that was one of my favorite ones. I love the idea of having a little theme with my draft. The Redeem team was really, really fun. And I hear they're doing the Redeem team documentary. I'm seeing some little clips online, and it looks like it's gonna be really, really dope. So this episode is brought to you by Owner's Box and the one of a kind fantasy format lightning lineups. I saw some lightning. All you have to do is spin, pick, win. Let me explain. The game is super simple. All you have to do is pick the lineup that you think will score the most fantasy points. When you start the game, you'll see three sets of lineups for three players each. If you don't like the options presented to you, pick brand new lineups by spinning the lightning lineups button. You can spin as many times as you want until you find the team that you like. After you pick your lineup, you can even add more lineups to increase your payouts. Finally, choose your desired entry amount. Watch live as your team racks up points. It's easy as spin, pick, win. Sign up right now and use the code Game Pick Podcast. Use the promo code Game Pick Podcast and wait for it. Owner Box, Owner's Box will match your first deposit up to $500. 500, two zeros. This is one of the largest deposit matches that I've ever seen in the industry. Please do not miss out. Just sign up on ownersbox.com or download the Owner's Box app on Android or iOS. And don't forget to use the code Game Pick Podcast. I played this past weekend. It was really fun. I did not win, but that's okay. It's like it'll be nice to win, but I know that's coming. But I love the idea of being able to quickly, set your lineups for a DFS game because some of the, you know, analysis that goes into DFS is taxing for a person like me. I got two kids, I got a wife. So it really simplifies the game, but also gives you that, that, you know, that casino feel, man. You're gonna hit the lotto or the jackpot, I should say. So it's a really fun experience, and I would strongly encourage you all to try it out. If you have questions about it, please let me know because I am in Owner's Box every day, like messing around, tinkering with it. Super excited about not just making some money there, but also really creating awareness specifically for my people in Canada. If you didn't hear, in April, FanDuel and DraftKings pulled their businesses out of Ontario, Canada, which is crazy to me. So there's a whole segment of our community that don't have access to um, daily fantasy, which is not right. It's whack. You know what I'm saying? So they're changing their sports betting laws, which is okay. But in the meantime, what does that do for our Canadian brothers and sisters who want to play DFS? Well, Owner's Box offers that option, that service. So that's why I'm really on the hilltop because I know that Canadians are huge sports fans, Australians, huge sports fans, Americans, obviously, right? Especially when it comes to NBA. So for a piece of our community, a segment of our community to be, you know, casted out of a game that we all love is something that I won't stand for, and I'll advocate for Owner's Box so that way we can all be able to play DFS. Man, we should be able to play DFS. It's just it's a right for fantasy fans around the world. Okay. And if you have an idea for a future episode, drop a comment and let us know. Also, please join our Discord server. If you need help with waiver pickups, trades, dynasty questions, team names, if you want us to rank your team, whatever, all you have to do is hit the link in the description of this episode. And don't forget to bang on that subscribe button and hit us with a thickety thumbs up and leave us a review on Apple Podcasts. If you use Spotify, please like and subscribe there as well. And don't forget, play the waivers, set your lineups, and check out the next episode, you freaking fantasy nerd.